Chocolo Roberto, but not for a video review. This time it's for the November update. Yes, as you'll know, I do an update every month, just basically talking about the the state of the channel and my thoughts and what's going on and what I'm thinking of doing in the future. So yeah, things like this. So so here we are. It's a bit earlier than last time. I think I left it till pretty much right near the end of October before I did the update last time. But this time, pretty much want to get in there quick. I think get things back on track because it takes a couple of days for it to come out usually, to be published and things. But either way, it's November, so here we are. And first of all, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all the members, as I say, for your massive support. Really, really, truly, truly appreciated. Harmony Artificiosa, Stephen Saunders, Alan Lockhart, Scotty, Scotty of course, Sam Matson, Noah Brooker, and of course Mark McKinley as well. Thank you so much, all of you, for all your support. Massively, massively appreciated. I mean, you really help out the channel so much and keep me motivated. You really do. And thanks to everyone else as well, of course, who leaves the comments, leaves likes, see you in the chat, things like this. Really helped me out, so thank you so much. It's I can't say how much it helps actually, and so I really hope you know just how much I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's been an interesting month. First of all, I did a few shorts, as I think I mentioned I was going to do last month, and it seemed to be pretty successful. Although you could argue that the success is only skin deep. I'm not sure. Basically, I've published a couple of them, and some of them have got several hundred, if not 1,000 views. I think they last about 3 days before YouTube kind of doesn't sort of promote them anymore. Seems to be doing alright really. I got quite a few subscribers off them, but then I lost a few. I don't know if it's the same people subscribed and left, or whether it's other people left or whatever. I don't know, just a coincidence. I'm not too sure really. Difficult to say. I can't tell. But it's interesting. It seems definitely it can only be a good thing, because even if one person stays, if I get 10 subscribers and 9 leave as a result of the short, then it's still one extra person I would have got anyway, and they're relatively easy to make. I just film some of my chocolate in the stash or whatever, put a little bit of a music sort of track behind it, a bit of a caption, and that's it really. It's quite easy to do, still interesting, and of course that's what shorts are about really, isn't it? It's I mean you could spend a long time doing them, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I think Tails in the comments, hello there by the way, great to see you by the way. It did mention a potential thing, which was a good idea, and someone else might have mentioned it once, I'm not too sure, or at least I think alluded to a shorter versions of my old reviews anyway, maybe not for shorts, but just basically to make a short version of my old reviews, so ones that perhaps have been out a while, just do a short version of it, just edit it, just perhaps, I don't know, I guess I could just do the end result or whatever, and publish that as a short. It's a pretty good idea actually, that one. I'm interested in going forward with that. It's just time really, but it is something that I think would be a good idea, because it's as I say, they're old reviews, probably not ones that are going to be viewed as much in some cases, so I could just sort of get to the point with those and just publish it as a short, and it's a short, isn't it? But we'll see. So it's a good idea, that one. It's something that's I'm going to keep my eye out and think about that one. So yeah, interesting. So what else is going on really? Well, you saw we had a bit of trouble in the lives and things with sort of trolling and stuff like this. It's been going on for quite some time. We had sort of different instances of it. I won't go into the detail of it and this, that and the other. Clearly goes to show that you can be affected by just one or maybe two individuals, playing devil's advocate, but I think just generally one person. You can be heavily affected by that, which is why it's difficult for a small channel really, because of course when I've got people in the chat and things, it's quite, if there's one person causing problems, it takes over a bit. So I always try and think of assuming the best in people and things like that, and I think that is important to do, but I think maybe I took it too far this time, and I should have perhaps pulled the plug on it a bit sooner really and sorted it out. But anyway, I've got a really great team of moderators, basically both in Discord and in the chats, who are great at sorting stuff out. So I'm going to basically just leave it to them to sort out, because the thing is with trolls and things, they want attention, and presumably most likely from me, because obviously I'm the one broadcasting, and I realise you could argue they're getting attention anyway from moderators and things, but basically if anyone's messing about, you moderator, you think they're just being stupid, just kick them, ban them, whatever. I can always unban them, so don't feel like you're going to cause a problem or anything like that. If I disagree with you or whatever, I can always say it's no problem. I'd rather you be proactive about it, and it's really appreciated that you are. So I'll say, if there's anyone causing problems, looks like they're being stupid, clearly just being malicious or antagonistic or whatever, just kick them for whatever, or if they keep doing it, ban them, or if you just know they're a known persistent person, just ban them or whatever. So it's massively appreciated. I want here to be a nice welcoming place for people to enjoy. I don't want it to be individuals just causing problems, even if it's constant sort of, just being annoying. constantly at low levels for a long period of time. You know what I mean? I just want people to be happy here. I want people to enjoy it. You know, they enjoy chocolate. I want people to watch my channel, enjoy the channel, and for the focus to be on the chocolate. And for myself as well, not to be focusing on these, you know, individuals who just want to cause problems. You know, so yeah, I realised that was a problem. You know, when it started, I think that's when I realised when it was started to get to the point where the focus is going away from whatever I'm trying to do, or from yourself in the community to sort of one individual or two, whatever, that's where it starts to become a problem. And I think as soon as that happens, I think, right, you know, this channel's about chocolate. It's not about me talking about someone else. And I'm kind of doing it now, as you can see. So, but obviously this is a bit different. This is the, you know, this is the monthly sort of summarization or whatever it is, or summary or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Update. Yeah, so, you know, obviously, you know, so it's a bit different, but you can see the point. Yeah, so anyway, so thanks so much for the moderators and things like this, and really, really massively appreciated. You know, it's just one of those things, unfortunately. I think I mentioned it in some of the lives. You know, I was listening to someone broadcasting, they've got like 1 million subscribers or something, and they were, you know, doing some live chats, and they were just saying, you know, I think someone asked them for some advice because they were just starting out doing TikToking or something. And basically, you know, he said, well, look, you know, you've just got to have a thick skin, because even people who like you will cause you problems. You know, they'll just, and he said he'd banned, like, I mean, a lot of these were bots and things, you know, but he said he'd got like 300,000 people blocked or something like that, you know. A lot of them will be bots and things and just stuff like that, but even so, he just says, you know, you just gotta know that there'll be just people out there who are just pains, and even people who like you will cause you problems because they'll, you know, it's just one of those. It's just the internet, and it's just people, and at the end of the day, I want my channel to be about chocolate, and with yourselves, the good people who are interested in just having a nice time and sharing nice words with myself and other people and about the chocolate, and make an effort to just be nice and to just have a good time. And I think that's the gist of it. And while some people out there, you know, there are people out there who have difficulty doing that. I don't mean bad things and this, that, and the other, but unfortunately, I've got to keep the channel positive. I've got to keep it for myself and for you, a nice experience to be in. And unfortunately, if there are people out there who just can't, for whatever reason, come across well, I've got to, I can't give them that many opportunities to just keep causing problems and just being annoying to everyone else. And it's a shame. It is a shame, you know, and I've tried to sort of, as I say, accommodate and be the best, you know, do the best I can with it, but there's only so far you can take that, I think, before you just got to accept that, you know what, this is just not good for the channel. It's not good for me, it's not good for you, and it's not doing anyone any favors. And I think I've just realised that, you know what, yeah, it's like I was thinking, whenever I watch YouTubers chatting and things, sometimes they're always quite blunt with people, and always sometimes very ignore people, and sometimes they, you know, do this and do that and that, and I always thought, you know, why are you doing that? Why are you not just being nice? But I realise really pretty much why now, because if you do that, you're accommodating people who shouldn't be accommodated necessarily. You're wasting your own time and energy, and it can grate on you as well if you just get this sort of constant, you know, stuff to worry about or think about or whatever. It just becomes a bit much, really, and you just got to think, well, I don't need that, you know, I'm not going to entertain it. And you've just got to get to that point, and because it's no good for yourself, as I say, and no one, and it doesn't do anyone else any good. So if someone else, you know, is just seeing someone being annoying and this, that, and the other in the chats and things, taking up time and things like this, it's not good for, you know, you won't like it either, you know. So it's no good for anyone, so there's just no point catering for it. So if there is anyone like that, I'm just, as I say, my threshold, I'm quite patient. I think, you know, people are saying you've got the patience of a sage and stuff like this, and I am like that, really, but I've just realised that there's no point me being that for the channel, because it's not helping anyone, and myself and yourselves included. It's just a waste of time, you know. So yeah, and as I say, I'm trying to promote my channel as being a friendly place and things, and obviously that, you know, there is a bit of hypocrisy there, obviously, because if you just sort of ban people outright all the time, here, there, and everywhere, then that's not really welcoming. But what I'm trying to say is that if there's obviously things going on or individuals going on that are just clearly not doing anyone any good, whether they mean it or not, or whether it's the lack of their ability to come across in a way that is positive, there's just no point me trying to accommodate it, you know, That's the gist of it. Obviously, there's grey areas and stuff like that, and there's obviously it's not always, let's say, black or white, but I think you hopefully will understand what I'm trying to say. So it's been an interesting one, definitely an experience. Yeah, there we go. It's the internet. But as I say, it makes me appreciate all the great people out there even more. So thank you so much, Evan. As I say, massively appreciated. So thank you. One thing I'm looking into as well, you might have seen sort of rumblings of it. I might have mentioned it here, there, and everywhere. Well, here, there, and everywhere. I might have mentioned it sort of here and there, and I might have mentioned it in the Discord chat and the live chats. Looking into perhaps doing a games night as well, which I think will be. It's not chocolate related, of course. I've been a bit worried about doing this because I want, I want the channel to be about chocolate. I don't want to suddenly turn it into a gaming channel or anything. But I just thought it'd be nice for the community to come together, to have nice chats of an evening, once a week or whatever it is. Just have a nice time together, because I want it to be a bit more about the community as well as just my review. So I've got a Discord server, as I say, I've got all the chats and things. I want it to have a community spirit as well for those who want it. I mean, there will be people who just want to come in, watch the videos, watch the lives, don't comment, don't chat. They'll leave a like or whatever. You might even support, be a member, but you don't say anything. It's perfectly fine, and that's no problem. But obviously, I would like to have a different aspects to the channel, so like a community aspect, just the review aspect, the live videos aspect, other things as well. So I want it to sort of have a broad spectrum of things for people to enjoy, basically, and to bring different people together and to bring people, around the channel. That's what I'm trying to do. Whether this is millions of people, which I don't think is going to happen, or just a few tens of people. I think that's I think that'd be really nice, and I think hopefully you'd enjoy it. And as I say, it's perfectly optional as whether you're in it or not. Now, obviously, there is a point where I did do things like the sort of tier lists and things like this every second Friday generally, or something like that. But the problem with some of these things is they're not sustainable on a regular basis. That's the problem with them. So I can't really do a tier list every 2 weeks, because you run out of things to list to tier, and it gets a bit, when do you start scraping the barrel? I mean, there are still lots of things out there I could do, but you're only going to get so far with them. And unboxings, which are great, but I can't keep buying stuff. You've seen the amount of stuff I've got in my backlog. I can't really keep justifying buying things. So if I do an unboxing, it might have to be every once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I think once every 2 months probably is more realistic. So you know what I mean. So I can't keep them going. But things like games nights, I can do every week. I can do more than once a week, really. You know what I mean. I don't. Obviously there's still a limit, really. But you know what I mean. So I don't think I'd do them more than once a week. But the thing is, I could do, and it would just be, and it could be different people joining every time, and it could bring more and more people into chatting. And just generally having a nice time at the channel, because I want the live videos to also be about the chatting and be about the community as well. So it's not really, even though they're centered around a certain thing like Stash Watch or the live view on Saturday, I'm just as happy to be about chatting to yourselves while discussing while having something to discuss, which is either the chocolate or which should be the chocolate in Stash Watch or whatever. So that's kind of what I want it to be about, really. But the thing is, it's quite difficult to bring people together surrounding chocolate. You've got to, it's a difficult one. With something like the gaming focus, it means it's more about people interacting, which means they're more likely to sort of come in and enjoy the space and enjoy the time. So I'm kind of thinking about that. So it's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if people really want to do it. I don't know. I don't know if I've got enough people in the channel who, as I say, would enjoy it. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I think I only need 5 other people to just get it started and to see what happens. I'm going to probably. The way you can play these games, like there's just little party games. They're not like proper. It's not like Doom or something. It's just where you're like, it's almost the equivalent of like charades or something like that. You'll be typing little things in, and you'll have to guess who's typed what, or it might scramble the words, or it might come back. Just things like that. They're not, and you can play on your mobile, you can play on your tablet, and the web browser as well. You don't need any copy of the game. Only I will have to have the copy of it. But in order to do this, and because of trolls and things like this, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to. Anyone who wants to join specifically into the game, probably have to do it via Discord, because you get a secret code in Discord and you can put it into basically into the game. But you can participate as an audience member who will have sort of be able to participate in the game. It can accommodate up to 10,000 people, I think. So you can still play it that way. You won't be actively in the game as such, but you'll be like as a communal audience who will have like the aggregated totals of responses or whatever put into the game. So you can still play along that way if you're not interested in Discord or whatever. So if there are any trolls out there who let's say can't get into Discord or whatever, they can still play that way. Yeah, so there we go. So it can't stop them, but we won't know the trolls. It won't matter who they are. They can do whatever they like as an audience member. It's no problem. It won't be detrimental to the game. But obviously, if there's any drawings in the game or writing in the game, then clearly anyone with any malintent can definitely exploit that, and I don't need to explain what they could be doing. So I need to ensure that there is like a layer. You can do a moderated layer in the game, by the way. You could assign someone as a moderator to moderate all the content, but that means someone's got to sit there and moderate it. It's detrimental to the game if it was myself, and people might not want to do it. There might be people who would enjoy doing that, but generally, obviously, if I have a Discord as a sort of like a layer to stop people, that would definitely help. I mean, it's not perfect. There's still a chance that someone could all of a sudden just decide to be malicious, or could have, that's just the way it is. Unfortunately, I can't. I've just got to do the best I can. So you have to bear that in mind. I think with everything. But there we go. But obviously with Discord, it does enable me to have quite a good layer of security, so I know who's where, and I can actually really restrict who will see the access code to the game as well. With Discord to literally the person, so so it's not bad as far as security goes, and I think it is needed, as I say, because unfortunately there are trolls out there. But there we go. Yeah, so that's all the game side of it. So let me know if I'm thinking of trying to do. I think it's what's the date when it'll be? I think it's this Friday coming, which is the 12th. So Friday the 12th, 7 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. Yes, not summertime anymore, British summertime. It's GMT this time. So yeah, so obviously UK's gone back in time a bit by an hour. Not back in time, but you know what I mean. So hopefully you can join. It'd be really great to see you there, as I say. You don't have to, don't feel obliged or anything like that, so don't feel obliged to have to do it every week or whatever, but it'd be great to see you there. Great to get the ball rolling, and I think once people have seen it, they might want to join in the next time. And then it might improve Discord as well as people join that to see it, so it's got like that happy serendipitous side to it. So there's a lot going on there. It'd be really great if I could see you there, and I think it'd be a really nice time to have, really, and something to just have another facet to the channel, which I think would be good fun. So there we go. So yes, I think that's about it, really. Fun going forward. As I say, the updates going forward now. I think it's nearly Christmas now. There's only about 7 weekends, I think, before Christmas, or something like that. Maybe 8 at most, but 7. Let's just say 7. So I've got to really start getting into the Christmas content now, really. So there's lots of Christmas products out there. I need to start making sure I review them. I've done a couple today. I've still got about 7 or 8 to review, I think. I've also got the chocolate selections. Christmas is a chocolate selection time. I bought a few, so I need to get them reviewed. So the votes for the sort of like the weekly lives will probably skew towards chocolate selections for the next few weeks. I will probably want to review them all. So so obviously normally if things don't get reviewed, don't win the vote, rather they generally just don't win the vote and they'll be there next week or whatever. But I might sort of keep I don't know, just it will be a waste of money to not review them. So I'll do the votes and things, but it might be that basically gets whittled down one at a time to different things, and eventually just everything gets reviewed. I'm not sure, but yeah, I need to get them reviewed, really, because it'd be a waste of money. But there we go. But it's still fun to have the votes and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens anyway. But I think that's the gist of it. I was also thinking as well, the supermarket own brand sort of stuff doesn't seem to be winning the votes. I think I can understand that, because generally, when you view the supermarket stuff, you generally do the same things. There's regular chocolates and stuff, and it's not that exciting. So I'm thinking maybe just to start incorporating those as part of mystery reviews. So just review, Sainsbury's dark chocolate or something, as well as other things in the mystery review. So let me know what you think about that. I might do a vote on that as well, just so people might be aware of it if they're not watched this far in. But I think that'd be quite a good way to handle it, really, because I feel like I don't think they're going to win anymore the sort of the supermarket own brand reviews for the lives ones. I just don't think they'll win. I think if there's always something else that's like, like a Fox's Biscuit selection or a Ferrero Rocher selection or Thornton's Continental, I think that'll always win, really. It's not likely to ever not win. So unless I just specifically do supermarket ones. So I think, let me know what you think about that. It'd be interesting to know what you think. Hopefully you've watched this far. But yeah, let me know what you think anyway. But I think maybe it's time to just have them as part of the mystery reviews, really. Or I could even do them as part of regular reviews, but I've got so many other things to review regularly. I'm prioritising those really over the sort of supermarket own brand stuff, because while supermarket own brand stuff is good to review, sometimes well, basically it's just more likely that people will be more interested in sort of named branded products basically, and I've got to obviously consider that for my channel. So to put it bluntly, there we go. All right, well, I think that's probably about it really for this month. Been an interesting one for sure. I'll say for this month, for October really, we're just summarising it in November. But yeah, so good to see how it goes forward. As I said, next one will be the December update, pretty much the Christmas one. So, or winter if you don't want to talk about Christmas, whatever you're not particularly religious, what have you. I will say Christmas. I'm not particularly religious myself, but I do generally refer to that time of year as Christmas. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. We're going to start, as I say, reviewing lots of Christmas stuff. There's plenty to do. I'm going to be very busy. It's going to go very quickly, I'm sure. But I'll enjoy spending it with you guys. So leave a comment or three. Please like the video as well, and let me know your thoughts on the games and the mystery reviews, and as far as the supermarket own brand stuff is concerned. All the trolling, let me know what you think about that and your opinions on it, and how it's been handled. Whether you think it's a good idea, or just whatever your opinion is. It'd be great to hear from you. So take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support yet again. Massively appreciated. As I say, please leave a like, and leave a comment or three. Always helps out as well. And there's always the Discord and member services as well, so check those out, and the links for those are in the description. And thank you so much once again. Okay guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.